Hi everybody and welcome on board this Albin Vega for a look around her cockpit and interior in glorious virtual reality. Now what does that mean to you? Well, that means all you need to do is click and drag or swipe your screen around, up, down, left or right, and you can look around to your heart's content. You don't have to look where I'm looking. And we hope that this really great feature will allow you to feel what it's like to be on this boat. How cool is that? Some people are sensitive to the movement of the camera, so if you feel that might be you, then please, I will let you know when the camera's about to move so you can avert your eyes, and then once the camera's safely down, I will let you know and you can return to the tour with me. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Okay, so here we are in this cockpit, and how am I feeling? Well, she's a lovely sailing boat. She's stood the test of time. She's been added to. There's been some quite nice exotic additions, I must say. So I think she's seen a sailing life. But here we are in the cockpit. Now, as you can see, nice deep coamings here. So I'm feeling really nice and deep and safe in the boat, but I feel still connected. We've got the spray dodgers here. We've got the nice spray hood, which looks quite recent as well, but I'm still feeling like I'm away from the sea, but I'm still part of it, which is great. Now, you're sitting on top of a cockpit locker with plenty of room down below. There's another locker here, stacks of space down there, goes all the way down to the bilge, and also room for one battery as well. And we have a lazarette just aft as well, if I just drop that properly, just with more space for more bits and pieces. Now that resides behind the traveller, so you can see where the main sheet does intrude into the cockpit, though it is quite high up there for the boom, so only the taller people will be affected. That nevertheless something to worry about, but the knock-on effects is that the helm has got really good access to the main sheet, the traveller, etc., and the winches, the self-tailing winches, aren't too far away either, along with the engine throttle and the manual bilge pump operating position over there. So all good, nice cockpit, self-draining, and feeling great. You will notice at the back we've got a very nice exotic wind vane steering system there. Looks like it's all ready to go. Looks in good nick, needs to be tested of course. And you can see the underside of the really large solar array up there, which is on one of the strongest frames I think I've ever seen. So that's not going to go anywhere very quickly at all. So very, very nice. So access to the accommodation down below, nice and easy to access companionway here. We've got a relatively new looking compass here. We've got older instruments here. Might need updating possibly, but if they work, why not? And two halyard winches above and brakes either side for your lines that are led aft from the mast. So most of the boat should be controllable from within here without having to go forwards. Great if you're solo or short-handed. Lovely, so let's pick you up for the first time. Here we go, and I'll take you down below. So over the precipice, a couple of steps down, and we're into the main saloon. I'll place you on the saloon table. So nice and easy to get in. You probably noticed, nearly fell over there. Head height, I'm 5'9". I'm a little bit stooped, so I'd say probably 5'8" just here. Companionway, nice and easy to get down. The engine is residing just underneath there. That pulls out, so I can't do it single-handedly. Here we go. This pulls out, and I've just dropped it in. There we go. There's the engine underneath. This section slots out for access to the front of the engine. Very nice and easy indeed. There we go, and it's back together again, stored so that we can use the companionway again. To the port side here, we've got a cooker, two burners, not gimbaled, and a grill underneath by the looks of it. So your galley's really well located. Passing food here, passing food and drinks outside, etc., etc. And the galley's finished off over on this side with a small sink, bit of work surface as well. And either side we've got sliding doors there for your pots, your pans, your plates, your cruet, etc. And everywhere where there can be stowage, there is stowage. So we've got lifting sections in the galley, port and starboard as well. So really nicely thought out. Now this boat would have had a sofa down either side. The current owner has opted to take this sofa away to install a nice saloon table that you're sitting on with a forward and aft facing nice big seat there. This will be, I think this is planned to be a cupboard or a work surface area, but does open the boat out and makes it useful as well. So we've got dining to port with a nice big fiddle shelf behind. You'll notice we've got 240 volts here as well with USB charging, great for the kids. And on the starboard side here, lovely great big long berth with storage behind. If we pull the seat backs down, there we go, and also storage underneath through these sliding doors. Access to battery, and water pump through the holes in the deck here. I shouldn't say a hole because it's an aperture. If there was a hole, we'd be in trouble. But the flooring does look nice and easy to keep clean, so that's good. And on the outboard side here, you can see that we've got electrics. We have a stereo, VHF, GPS, Garmin, battery monitoring, etc. Then either side here, we've got the main isolators, etc., to isolate the boat should we need to. So in general, a nice compartment. It's got that kind of vintage age. We've got the older wood that looks in reasonably good order. We've got windows that look in good order, so lots of light coming in through here, and we've got a really nice and easy, massively solid feeling deck head as well there as well. So nice and easy to keep clean over the years. Yeah, lovely. Right then, so let's pick you up again, and I'll take you straight through to the forward cabin. There you go. So you're right in the middle there, and I'll just squat down here. Now, as you can see, you're in quite a large compartment. So the compartment starts here. You've got space here to change, to put your wellies on, to get your oilskins off, etc. We've got a dividing curtain here. Now, as you walk in on the starboard side, we've got a toilet. I believe this is another addition. It looks like a composting toilet to me, which people rave about. Once you've had a composting toilet, apparently you never go back. So a worthy addition. You'll be sitting on the starboard side looking to port. Plenty of room above for sitting, but not for anything else, I don't think. So just a point to bear in mind. On the left hand side here, we've got a nice dressing table or unit. We've got shelves underneath and a nice big hanging locker on the outboard side as well. And the rest of the cabin is given over to the bed, really. A lovely great big bed. We've got an infill here which will give you an even bigger bed. So we've got a lovely double, nice and long, nice and wide. Not great sitting room, or certainly not standing room, but plenty of room to sleep down there without feeling claustrophobic, not in the least due to the hatch that we've got, which is open, and also the windows on either side. So very nice addition to the front of the boat. Great. So let's pick you up and we'll just take you back to the main saloon where we'll sum up. So this has been Tim from Boatshed Rock Brokers, just showing you around the interior of this Albin Vega. We've seen the nice cockpit that feels protected yet utilitarian, and we've got the galley either side as we come down the companionway. We've got the sofa this side, we've got the dining that side, and we've got the composting toilets and the forward cabin. Thanks for joining me on the tour. Do look at our other videos on our YouTube channel. There's videos of everything, tours for everything from tiny little fishing boats to huge great gin palaces. But more than anything, thanks for joining us, for looking at this particular boat. Been great to have you along. We hope to see you again soon. Have a great day.